Dr. Aaron Wall, Principal Chiropractor at Wall Family Chiropractic. Welcome back to our exercises for kids videos. My helper today is my daughter Rachel, and today we're going to be going through 4 core exercises, and they're going to be broken down. I'm going to show you what to look for. These are great exercises that you can do that will help to develop core strength in your children, and which will help them not only in their future health, but really any athletic endeavor that they choose to do. Working on these at an early age will only make them better at that, make them stronger, faster, more flexible, and those are all things that will help them be healthier when they get older. So we're going to go through them. The first one we're going to go through is a squat, then we're going to go through a lunge, we're going to show a plank, and a sit-up. And those are the 4 exercises that we're going to be doing. So the first exercise we're going to do here is called the squat. And what I want you to see, her form, both her feet are pointing straight ahead. She's going to, when she squats down, her knees are never going to cross over her toes, and we're going to show you this in 2 different views. So look straight ahead and show us your squat. Okay, keep looking at the camera. There you go. So you notice when she's squatting, her feet are still pointing straight ahead. Stand back up. And they're still pointing straight ahead. Now I want you to face that way for me. Squat. Show us your squat. So look straight ahead. Again, knees not coming in front of the toes there. That's perfect form. And, you know, her form is so good that she could pretty much sit here for a, I don't know, pretty long time, unless I push her over. And then she falls. All right, stand back up. All right, let's see your squat one more time. So notice, arms out in front. She's looking straight ahead. She squats down. Her butt tucks under. Her knees stay behind her toes. That's a perfect squat. All right, now we're on to the next exercise. This is the lunge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through each step of the lunge. We start in the standing position, feet together. And what Rachel's going to do is she's going to step forward. Not yet, Rachel. But when I tell you, we're going to step forward. She's going to do one leg, then come back to her starting position, then do the next leg and come back. And that is 1 repetition. And just like in the squat, the lunge, you don't want your knees ever to go past the toes. So what I want you to do now is do your step and then come back up. So one thing you'll notice, do the next one. Go back, do the next one. Go back. So a couple of things to notice here. When she goes forward, just step forward with this leg and hold it. Knee never goes past the toes. This leg, want it to be as straight as possible. Sometimes they'll bend it to help give them balance. At this age, that's perfectly fine. They're still developing their balance skills. They're going to get stronger the more they do this. So when you step back and then go forward with the other one, with this leg, you can see there's a little bit of an imbalance in her. This side's starting to lean in. This leg kind of, she has a natural tendency to want to bend it a little bit when she was doing the exercise before. So you can see this is a side that's a little bit weaker on her, and you can see even the balance. And what happens once she started losing her balance? The knee bent. So that is okay. And the more she practices this, the better she will get. So this next exercise that we're doing is called the plank. This is a great exercise for kids to start developing, again, their core strength. It's very easy, very low stress. So what you want to start with, legs uncrossed, and then get into your plank position. So you'll notice you want to try to get this as flat as possible. And you can see she's on her elbows here, her toes here. This is pretty balanced for this age. The weaker their core is, the more she will start pushing up like that or sagging down like that. But as they get stronger, it's easier for her to maintain this balance. But this is really good form. And this last exercise is sit-ups. And sit-ups, there's a couple ways you can do it. We're going to show you the traditional sit-up, but for kids this age, it's good for them to develop the sit-up, help to engage the core from pelvis up to your lower chest region. So put your feet flat on the ground and then show us your sit-up. And so for her, I don't want you to pull on your head, so we're going to keep her arms down here. When they're at this age, they're still developing their core strength, so do your sit-up. This will help to protect her. So as she gets stronger, she can start bringing her arms back further. So what you'll see is, for her, she's still at a point that I think it's more important that she keep her arms down, so try doing your sit-up like that. So one of the things that happens when she does her sit-up like that, you can see her back come off the ground a little bit. That's an indication that this might be a little too stressful for her. Go back down, put your arms behind your head. Now try doing it. So one of the things, I don't know if you see what just happened there, this is one of the hardest positions for us to hold it up because you really have to engage a lot more of the core as opposed when your arms are down. And go back down. Let's show us that again. Do you see how she's pulling on it, kind of getting stuck halfway? That is a classic sign that she's not ready for this portion of the sit-up. So go back down. So bring your arms back down. But when she's down with her arms like this, you can sit up. Very easy for her. There's not much stress in it. So somewhere between here and having her arms behind her head is a great position for her to be working on. But don't ever push a child further than they really can handle. And you can always see it in loss of technique, or they start engaging other muscles. Like when she was yanked, she was really using a lot of her arms to pull herself up, and you could see her stop halfway. So with all of these exercises, especially with kids that are prepubescent, it's really important to see how they're doing their exercises, making sure they never struggle too much. We understand that there's going to be some exercises that are going to be harder for them, but pushing them too much can be dangerous. And as always, if they have any kind of physical limitations, any kind of health concerns, you should consult with your physician before ever starting an exercise program. But I find that these are pretty low force exercises. You're not going to, with a lower risk of an injury for children this age. If you ever have any questions, concerns about your family health in a natural way, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. I'm Dr. Aaron Wall, Principal Chiropractor at Wall Family Chiropractic.